Hello everybody, hope you're doing well. Welcome to a fresh video. I am back from a small break to Amsterdam. I went on a cruise. It was an experience. It looked a little like this. In any case, I'm back to Earth with a bump, and that is basically because the new update has not gone according to plan. There's three things we're going to talk about in this video. The first thing being what we're going to talk about now, which is visuals for some of the champion. The animations are completely scuffed. The Alliance War situation when it comes to how some defense tactics are playing a nuisance for everybody. And the final thing being this silly Black Widow clairvoyant vote for the 7-star in the Titanfall situation. So let's get into some of these things. Of course, with the visual side of things, to kind of kick things off, Kabam Jack says, we looked into something similar last week and found it was a device-specific issue. If you're missing visual effects, can you please drop your device? And obviously, please do that. Link in the description to this particular thread to give you, again, to bring you all to kind of to speed and kind of the idea. If you don't experience this, then, count yourself lucky that this is not an experience for you. But it seems to be some of the projectiles for some of these champions are just going, they're going into the stratosphere. Look at this. Oh my god, that is so funny. It just makes me laugh. Just got Aegon's just firing up to the sky, and it just yeah, I find it funny. Of course, it's not ready for kind of stuff. I love the fact that even this particular player has referred to this as wonky specials. It's definitely wonky. And we've got a few things here or there when it comes to issues. First of all, Nick Fury blocking animation is messed up as well. He should be tilted towards player's perspective, but now it's weirdly positioned after the update. And then also something to do with the SP1, the wave. Lightning wave. The problem is, from a perspective of what you see, you might react differently. You might try and swipe at the wrong time, what you think is the right time, but turn it to be the wrong time. If you get my drift with that, it's the funny one there. The shooting the lightning up to the sky. That's hilarious. Same with Mojo's block animation and Rintrah's, and it's a Sony Xperia problem for some. I think this is looking like more Android issues. In any case, Kabam are looking to get it fixed whenever that will be. Hopefully very soon. There may be a patch for it. But it should really be sorted out as soon as possible. Speaking of things that have gone all scuffy and wrong with the new update, and that is this potency of the prowess. I think it's the prowess defense tactic, as the place is here. Prowess power defense tactic seems to be back to its original recipe in the new update. If you remember, we talked about this ages ago when it was literally just powering up a storm for everybody, or powering up a storm Pyramid X, and hitting 3 bars power in 4 to 5 hits. This is tier war node, is prowess power 3. It says they gain 20% of a bar of power per second per prowess. Other people saying as well for tier 2. And look, it causes a lot of kind of annoying instability and stuff like that, especially for the people that play at a kind of a tier 2 top level, that kind of stuff. It can be annoying, can be really bloody annoying with it. And look, people calling for cancelling the season is definitely something that needs to be monitored, because look, new updates, and unfortunately it's like the Hydra situation isn't cut off one head, two kind of appear. Game team has been looking into this. So again, I don't know what the kind of update is. We'll kind of we'll see what's kind of going on with the update of it. Again, more people calling for the cancellation of the season. It's always a bit divisive when it comes to stuff like this. Kabam have said, one of the big kind of masthead things at the moment is what you can see on screen right now, is Kabam are basically saying that due to issues surrounding defense tactics, points from the current matchup in Alliance Wars will be removed after the season. War rating will remain untouched. We are reducing the minimum matchup cutoffs from 5 to 4 for this season. We'll continue to monitor the impact of this decision, and it may be a case they have to kind of I don't know whether they'd say cancel the season, because what they might do is look at it from a state of how many wars have been kind of done so far and go, okay, where are we up to the previous war to this particular war we're currently in at the moment, and going, will that be the point that kind of ends the season on that particular mark of current position within it? Don't know. This is still very kind of like early stages, especially because a lot of this stuff is kind of being seen in the last 24 hours. So like, as I said, since I've come back, what today is Tuesday, in the last 24 hours, because the update went in yesterday, I've just come back literally like an hour, got in the door, and it's like, you know, all this crazy stuff is happening. And we haven't got to the last story, and I haven't even done like preparation for the MCN for Wednesday yet. So yeah, just kind of round up everybody on kind of like catch everybody up and catching myself up at the same time of what's going on with the situation. And yeah, that masthead is the only thing that really kind of like updates everybody that's going on. And Jack said early this morning, UK time, late last night, whatever time you are, this war matchup will not count towards the season. The points will be adjusted retroactively when the season ends prior to the distribution of rewards. The team has found the source of this issue, and it should be resolved for the next matchup. So it's going to be fixed. That's good. We'll continue to dig into the impact of the issue and provide an update on that. So yeah, that's really where we're up to at the moment. I don't think there's been any further update. Maybe there will be. Oh, there's something here. As the points won't be adjusted until the season is over, war rating from this matchup will matter. Okay, that may be something to kind of like look at. This way, the systems are organized. Attempting to isolate and shift war rating is messy, imprecise, and by the time we would have taken effect, it would be a matter of I think this is a problem. I think with how wars are kind of like this is. Well, I think we had a good season last season where there wasn't any issues. Don't quote me on that one, but I don't remember talking about it quite as much. It's a shame really that season 42 is it season 42? Is going to be one of those seasons that it's a bit of scuff. We'll have to see by the end of things, like what will be the case of things. And yeah, Kabam going further on the subject, cancelling the season inevitably favours people who are ever so slightly above a reward bracket cutoff and upsets anyone who is below it. That's true. I understand fully the situation we're using is an imperfect one and will have an unintended knock-on effects. However, it is the best possible solution in this case. Edit within reason. In any case, so I'll keep you updated once I learn more about this war situation of what's going on. Okay, interesting. This one here was a breaking issue of yesterday, and that is the votes. So from the live stream on Friday, I don't know if you saw the Friday live stream with Kabam, and they were talking about a Titan pool. The Titan pool being that new thing that's coming in. It's when you dupe a 7-star, it then goes into 7-star pool. Whether or not it's going to take you an absolute blinking age to get yourself a Titan crystal, which it probably will do. I know I've got 600 shards, and I think it's going to take a long time for me to get like my first Titan crystal. But I'm sure people will be out there getting Titan crystals and Titan, these kind of spicy 7-stars a lot more frequently. At least the good thing about this is you get to vote. That's the thing. You get to vote for the champions going into the pool. The kind of breakdown is as follows. In that June 5th, you get to vote for skill. It was technically Mystic, I think it was. We're going to talk about like why that's an issue in a minute. June 8th is Tech. June 12th is Mutant. If Apocalypse is in it, vote for Apocalypse. June 15th, Science. June 18th, Mystic. And June 21st, Cosmic. Don't vote for Hercules, please. Spice it up a little bit. Doesn't have to be always the same bloody champions here, there, and everywhere. But, okay. What we had was an issue. Why is the issue? The issue is this. First of all, Mystic was on the chopping block, or maybe not. I think it was the Titan. Was it the Titan live stream when they were talking about like who you get to vote for? Like the kind of thing that was promoted was these were the Mystic champions. What do you notice about this? That's Black Widow Clairvoyant right there. So Black Widow Clairvoyant's in it. You're thinking to yourself like, right, okay, well that's who I'm voting for. No, it's not the case. This was incorrect. So between whoever communicated in Kabam in this one, they made a massive mistake and a big L, because people were thinking, hey, well, we'll go and get that champion. Yes, actually, the voting opened and Black Widow Clairvoyant was the one that was going to win it. Now, I was hoping to find the results of that particular poll before it was taken down, because I know some people took some screenshots. I can't find that image. If I do find it, then I find it. If I don't, then I don't. But it was showing that Black Widow Clairvoyant, the thing is, I saw it when I was on the ship. I was like, I just got a little bit of connection over by Dover, and I was like got my device there, like, come on, connection. I was like, I saw it, and then it's like I should have print screened it, and I was hoping someone had that image. I expect someone does. It just shows that Black Widow Clairvoyant was going to win. Now, currently in its place, we have the skill alternative to this one. So voting for these champions to go into the Titan pool. And yeah, the current voting is looking as follows. Shang-Chi is out ahead. 50% of the vote is already of nearly 7,000 people that have voted for this. It is going to be like a landslide for Shang-Chi. The second popular one is Kate Bishop. Interesting enough, I vote for Shang-Chi because I like the champion, and yeah, Mole Man is a tough third. But I think if the champion wasn't, the true accuracy changes to the champion. I think if that were, or the monster mash changes to the champion, if those changes didn't go into that champion, I think we probably would have a different kind of result from this. But that's how this is going at the moment. It's still pretty bad. It's a really bad look from Kabam on this whole situation. But that's just it. Like it is an issue with it. Like, and Kabam have said on this particular topic, as you can see here, that summoners, due to an error in the choices in our Mystic Champion Titan pool vote, we've taken down the poll. Black Widow Clairvoyant was not intended to be the choice in the poll. The spot was intended for Spider-Man Sorcerer Supreme, which is still I really don't know, because it's like it. I mean, look, she's right there. I don't know how you fumble this. I really don't. This is kind of like a top quality fumble. I mean, it's quite clearly Black Widow Clairvoyant was kind of put in there for a while. It was obviously part of the deck for the information that the voting process was going to go in. But disappointing nevertheless. What are your thoughts? Would you still want Black Widow Clairvoyant as a 7-star? Are you kind of perturbed by why she isn't? And it would have been great. A lot of great champions. But yeah, Black Widow Clairvoyant is and would be an amazing 7-star, especially because it is a non-awaken requirement champion that is still very good. So yeah, disappointed with that. But hey, it is what it is. That's been this update. And that's been a little bit of a quick kind of update on stuff. I'll be back doing MCN tomorrow. I should be doing one video on the side quest later on today. And then full hitting hard the side quests and main event quest stuff as of tomorrow. So look out for that when everything launches. And we'll do some guides, some information, and more. So happy to be back. And yeah, much love, everybody. See you soon. Bye-bye.